All right, guys, we're on. We are on.
Hey, good evening, folks. This is Trace Cree from the class of 1971, along with Dale Leach from the class of 1970, and Mikey Rupert, you're from the class of
2008.
2008. We're here tonight to bring you the football game between the Minneapolis High School Lions and the Ellsworth Bearcats. Both teams, Dale and Mike, I believe, have not won yet this year.
They're offers. Got 2 offers tonight.
Offers. Minneapolis is 0-2 and Ellsworth is 0-2. We beat Ellsworth last year, and Ellsworth in a game that, well, I frankly have to admit was the darndest thing I'd ever witnessed when we won on the last play of the game.
Probably.
Oh, it was an overtime game.
Right, game of the decade anyway, if not the.
Overtime. Well, we caught that pass. We just took it out of the guy's hands in the air, came down in a touchdown, tied up the game, went into overtime, scored a touchdown, and then held them to win the game.
It was quite a game there. We were all three there. But tonight's tonight.
Very exciting if you're an MHS Lions fan.
And we all know that so far the Lions have played good defensively, been a little weak offensively. Dale, what do you see that might change tonight?
Well, we've had 4 and 5 turnovers a game, the first 2 games. And we've had a lot of penalties. If we can change that, we'll do better.
We'll do better.
I mean, you know, when you try grinding the ball out like we do, which we can do, you just can't afford to try to make up for mistakes. And so I'm sure the coach has been working on that with them. And we have Sean Drennan back as quarterback tonight, so let's hope he's fully recovered and keep him healthy for the rest of the year. We need him healthy for.
Chuck Lomberger just showed up. Chuck
need him healthy for wrestling.
Taping tonight for us.
Got you new here.
There's the introduction of the Lions out there on the field.
Your on-off button and your zoom. I've stopped by. How you doing? Okay? All right, great. I was going through Ellsworth Wednesday or Tuesday, and I stopped by one of their gas stations, and their weekly newspaper was out, so I stopped, picked it up, see what I could read about their Beloit game, and of course their coach was pretty apologetic after getting stomped 61-0. But they're in a lot of similar positions we are. They lost 15, 16, 17 seniors, something like that, off last year's team, and they got a lot of kids that don't have a lot of Friday night experience before this season, and so they're trying to get things together a lot like we've been doing.
Yep.
And so this will be a exploratory game for both teams, hoping that this will be what cures them. I'm sure.
Yeah.
See if this will be the cure-all.
Well, somebody will win tonight.
I got tired of doing this crap. Excuse me. Excuse the language, folks.
We're about 5 minutes away from the start of this game. Ellsworth Bearcats are just coming onto the field. How'd you guys do last night, Mike?
We won 26-0 against the Kannapolis Bulldogs.
I see the Bulldogs.
And that was at Kannapolis, too, wasn't it? Oh, you know something else I want you to do?
Yeah?
If you wouldn't mind. Would you mind, Chuck, would you mind wearing this on the back of your ears? And if you don't hear us, let us know. That way, if we get unplugged, we will know. All right. We're ready to go.
All right. The Lions last year and the year before, we all know, was very successful passing. We are missing them guys. They are not on the team this year. We need to find some kind of passing game. That's been a problem.
And I'm sure that will be unveiled more and more as the season goes along.
Yep.
I hope it is anyway.
Yeah, it's going to have to be to produce some victories.
This is the 29th game in a series between Ellsworth and Minneapolis, starting way back in 1970 with your senior class.
No, I was a class. Yeah, that's no. I was
you were
class
71. Well, yeah, but it played in 1970,
Okay. Yep.
fall of 70.
Yeah, I'm sure I was at that game on the sidelines.
So it's been going on since then, except for 1 year.
Yeah, and the records are?
We have Minneapolis with 17 victories, Ellsworth with 14 victories.
I see. We lead in victories then. Let's hope we make it 18 tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful night, folks.
Oh, great.
It is a nice night.
How's your dog doing at home, Mike?
I don't know. He's probably sleeping.
Is he in the house, Annie?
No.
Okay. We like to keep an update on Rupert's new move and how the dog's doing.
By the way, I keep neglecting to say this over the last 2 weeks, so I'll say it now before I forget again. Folks, Kenny Hendricks has, we're waiting for the national anthem, his website going again this year with Lions statistics. You can find it at www.mhslions.com. Get your weekly update on MHS stats.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise, remove your caps if you have them, and direct your attention to the south end of our stadium, where our national colors are flying once again very proudly. The Minneapolis Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Dennis Ball, will lead us in our national anthem. Mr. Ball, the field is yours.
All right, folks, there's a national anthem. It's over. We're a minute away from kickoff here.
This is the first NCAA league game for both teams this year.
The date today?
No, I take that back. They played Beloit last week, so they're 0-1 in the NCAA, and we're 0-0.
The date today is September the
20th.
20th, 2002.
We got the nice fireworks over there. Hopefully,
Hopefully we have
we'll
some
be
reason to put
shooting
them
off a lot
That's
of them
right.
tonight.
Yeah, last year I heard them go off a lot. This year, they're saving. It's hoping the budget crunch.
Help the Kleins and the Carl H. budget crunch. Yeah. Let's see who's receiving and who's kicking off here. The Lions decline. They must have won the toss. Decline. Ellsworth chooses to receive. They'll be defending the south goal to the right of your television screen. The Lions will defend the north to the left of your television screen.
Keep the program ready for identified players. Okay. All right, folks, we're just seconds away from kickoff.
So the NCAA defending champion Lions are about to kick off their league season. See if we can do it again.
All righty. We were the league champs last year.
So we're defending until we lose it.
That's exactly right. See if Coach Mix has the boys ready to play tonight. He's trying to get there. Where do you want him?
So Jake Goeth will do the honors of kicking off.
I can.
Television in the concession stand, so you don't have to miss 1 minute of action when you go to get that hot dog or cold drink or candy bar. So television in the concession stand.
That's what this
so
is.
don't wait till halftime to go down there and get some
That's what this is.
nourishment. You won't miss any other play-by-play. Courtesy.
Ellsworth is ready to receive the ball. Lions will kick off. Jake Goeth will be the kicker for the Lions.
Minneapolis lined up to kick.
And Goeth kicks it off. Down to about the 20-yard line. Goeth, the receiver. Missed tackle by the Lions. They get up the right side. Bring it up to about the 37-yard line. A nice return for the Ellsworth Bearcats there. Number 22, Chris Farney, senior. I remember that name from last year. Good running back.
Yeah.
Number 69, Jimmy Smith.
Okay, Ellsworth take over. First down.
I didn't see who
Ball
tackled
on
him.
the 38-yard line. Good field position for the Bearcats.
Okay, I formation for the Bearcats. Receiver split to the left. And possible encroachment there on Schaefer. Then the Ellsworth tight end moved. I don't know what they're going to call. Encroachment on the defense.
And the call is encroachment against the Lion defense.
Boy, when that makes it 1st and 5
First and
instead
5.
of 1st and 10, I mean, that I don't like that. That
Brings it up to the 34-yard line.
makes a tough start there.
44-yard line, excuse me.
That is a very tough start when we already get a penalty off the bat.
The Ellsworth Bearcats. I formation again. And a dive play off tackle to the right. Gains about 5 yards.
To Barney. Goes up across the 45 to about the 47-yard line.
Brings it up to the 46 of the Lions, of the Ellsworth Bearcats.
Oh, we got second down, 2 yards to go. Ball in the 47 of the Bearcats. It's the first quarter with 11 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Dylan Breton was credited with the tackle there. I formation again. Receiver to the left. And off the tailback. And he's taken down by Shoemaker, and
He lost a little there, Dale.
Shoemaker and 84, Travis Noon. Lost about a yard. Bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats from their own 46-yard line.
We lost the yard on that one.
I formation again, same formation through. One receiver to the left. Trying to draw us off. Fullback dive, no, quarterback keeps it.
No.
Cuts upfield, and I don't think he made it. Tried to cut up over right guard. Dylan Bretton's there. Owen Kendall's there.
Brings up a
Josh
plenty.
Lott's there.
10 minutes, 16
4th and almost
seconds.
3.
Red Bar had a tough going there.
Be 4th down and 3 from the 46.
Owen Kendall, number 80, the tall senior.
Well, the Bearcats didn't score last week, but the Beloit scored 61 on them, so hey.
Hey,
The back to punt are the Bearcats. And we have a return on. We have Shoemaker and Drennan back to receive. Shoemaker drops the ball. Gets a nice block, cuts it up. Keeps it on his feet. About a 15-yard return after a lot of juking and jiving there, back up to our 33-yard line.
Nice return.
After fumbling the ball and almost going to his knee, he kept some good yardage going.
there's a couple men down over here.
Yep.
See a Lion.
Bishop's down.
72.
Must have had good collision.
We have a player shaken up on that last play.
A couple guys are woozy, I'm sure.
72. He's down close to the near sideline.
Clock stopped, 9 minutes, 35 seconds left, opening quarter. Lions will have the ball on the 32.
I hope wooziness is all that it is. 16 is the Ellsworth player.
Dubrava. He's a
Dubrava?
senior, 180-pound senior.
Also an Ellsworth player.
The quarterback.
Right beside
He is a quarterback. Brad Barta is their starter quarterback.
Brad Barter.
Brad Barta.
Coaches are out there on the field.
Ellsworth player on the field is number 16. That's Matt Dubrava. Matt, one of the seniors for the Bearcats.
I didn't see exactly what happened, but of course common sense says they ran into each other.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was ferocious block on one of the parts. Dubrava's up.
Yep.
Bishop's still down.
He sees stars is not even dark yet.
On his
They're looking at Bishop's leg. That's not good.
Ellsworth boys walking off on his own. Zach is still on the ground.
Well, coach is in the way slightly. I can't see whether they're working on a knee or an ankle. And Zach's getting up slightly. He's up on his hands now.
Moment here to remind the Minneapolis fans, the Minneapolis Booster Club Power Line Wear girls are down at the south end of this main stadium.
That's a big load for Mr. Giles, Mr. Loomis. And they must be something feared with his knee because they've got his knee pad rolled up back over his knee. So let's hope that's nothing too serious for Zach. Dad's going down to check him out. All right, back to football. Our best wishes are with you, Zach.
Looks like Doc Yoxel, he's on his way down. Doc Yoxel will go down and give Doc Weedle a break.
All right, here come the Lions.
All right,
First play of
football.
offense from the night. We have Kendall to the left, Shoemaker, and I can't tell who to the right. I formation. Goes tailback. Lots fullback. Hand off the lot. 5-6 yards up the gut.
And the ball carrier is Josh Lott, number 8.
Travis Noon's the other receiver. Hurry up offense for the Lions here. Same formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Drennan's in for quarterback. 2nd and 5. Hand off to Goeth. Over left tackle. Another couple 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. No huddle offense. They're going to run this the first couple minutes of the game. I heard through the grapevine. And
Same formation. 3rd and 2. Quick out to Shoemaker. He's got room up the right side. He's
First
up to the
down.
50-yard line. First down and a lot more.
all right, first down Lions.
It's a nice run. I mean, it was a good play. I mean, there wasn't too many guys on him, and we just kind of ran up the
Minneapolis
field.
49-yard lines where he went out of bounds. 1st and 10. Quick offense again for the Lions. Same formation. And fullback dive up the center. Another good 5 yards for Josh.
Second and 6 from the 47. 8
69
minutes.
we got on right tackle replacing Bishop.
Jamie Smith.
Jamie Smith. Pitch to Goeth, trying to get around left end. Good block by Lott. First down for Goeth and a lot more. Down at about the 30-yard line of the Ellsworth Bearcats. Nice block by Josh Lott.
Oh, he flattened
If
him.
he hadn't got him, that kid would have blown that play up.
What's up with the hurry-up offense here?
Well, just
That keeps the defense off guard, doesn't it?
yeah, look what it's done so far, my friend.
Yeah, we've gotten some serious yards off this.
Same formation. Pitch to Goeth, coming down right end. Couple good blocks. 5, 6, 7 yards maybe. up across the 20-yard line to the 19.
Tackle made by number 88, Chris Quintar.
Lions are on the move.
That's encouraging to see, isn't it? And most of the stuff's been around the outside. Lots had 2 good carries up the center. Hand off to Goeth, left guard. 3 or 4 yards maybe. Yeah, that's waiting enough for a first down. You only needed the yard. They're lined up again.
Those chain guys are getting a workout. I mean, they were moving. I mean,
First and 10. Yeah, they don't have much time to reset, do
That's
they?
why they get paid the big bucks.
Same formation. Pitch to Goeth, going around left end. 2 blockers in front of him. But they had a couple more defenders and blockers, so that time he's taken down. 4, that's still a 2-yard gain.
7 minutes, 9 seconds left, opening quarter, and a scoreless game.
I'd say it's probably time to put Mr. Lott back up the center again.
Yeah, he's been successful so far.
They're getting on that outside play. Flare out to Shoemaker. And he's down to the 10 or the 9. Very close to a first down. Put it right on the 10. So we're in the red zone. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 now for the Lions.
Lott. Handoff up the center, and I don't think he got the first down.
I think he's a little short, Dale.
Yeah.
Bring up 4th down.
You have to get to the 4-yard line for the first down, didn't it?
who's our field
Okay.
goal kicker?
Measurement.
Prohaska would be the field goal kicker.
But we're going to go for it, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope so.
Well, they're going to measure it. We might have a first down.
The way we've been moving the ball, I'd definitely say go for it.
Oh, yeah, they'll go for it.
This lot up the center is plowing through people. It's worked so far. Oh, we're just off.
A little short.
4th and 1.
And the drive is short of a first down by about a foot.
Don't matter. We're gonna get it.
Going for it.
So it's 4th and short for the Lions. Ball resting nearly on the
Same formation. Go with the eye back. Be a nice quarterback sneak room there. Hand off to go. Lott.
Yep.
He's got
Yeah.
first down and a lot more. He's down to the 1 or the 2.
carrier up the middle.
And they're lining up for more.
Tackle made by John Perkins, number 23.
Good opening drive, Mike.
Yeah, this drive has got to be at least 70. This had to have been at least a 70-yard drive in only less than about 2 minutes.
Yeah, he was up to the 35 or something, I think, to start, wasn't he? Or 35.
That was 30, 35.
Hand off to Lott up the center.
Touchdown, folks.
Josh Lott's first touchdown of the year.
Here goes the fireworks.
Possibly his first touchdown as the varsity player.
There we are. There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
And the score is Minneapolis 6, Ellsworth 0.
Touchdown of the evening.
Prohaska comes in to do the PAT honors.
Oh, the debris is coming down.
Yeah, there's a little south breeze.
After having scored a TD, hold for Seth Prohaska for the point after.
Snap down. Keep it up in the kick.
And it's good PAT.
All right, folks.
7-0 is the score.
Shoot another one off right here.
5:51, opening quarter. Lions lead 7-0.
Well, that's encouraging. Isn't it, Trace?
Yes, it is encouraging. I have to admit, when I knew Beloit scored 61 on them, I thought there might be an opportunity for us to score too. And we took that opening drive, marched right down and scored. Things are looking good.
As long as it doesn't set the bag on fire, we're okay. That south breeze is really carrying that stuff, isn't it?
Lions will be kicking off for the second time tonight.
How many yards?
Started on the 32.
All right, go set for the kickoff here. Taken by 22.
Whoa.
He evades a couple tackles. Gets up to the 35-yard line. That's 2 kickoffs in a row. He's bounced off the first tackler.
Yep.
Our last drive that we just had was a 68-yard drive.
All right.
And that thing was no longer. That couldn't have been. How many? We had 11-play drive for 68 yards. That thing couldn't have been more than
We
4
had
minutes.
two passes.
2 passes. Both to Shoemaker.
2 little quick outs.
First 10 from 34 for the Ellsworth Bearcats. Pitch out to Farney. He's going to pull up and pass it. He's got a receiver wide open.
Oh,
Over
man.
his outstretched arms, which is good because he was a good 5 yards ahead of the closest line defender.
Boy,
We
that
were
had
caught holding our JOCK straps, you know what?
You aren't kidding. I mean, that play worked other than the kid couldn't quite catch it.
Yeah, I mean, he stopped, and you can't stop. I mean, the running back, quarterback thing guy, the guy who got the ball pitched to him, I mean, he let him right there. I mean, all he had to do was just keep running, but he was turning around and stopping.
Yeah.
That was 6 points all over it.
Well,
High formation.
we evaded that one. Second down.
One receiver to the right for the Bearcats. Hand off the fullback. He's got room over left tackle.
Fumble, fumble.
Fumble. Ellsworth gets the ball. Shoemaker takes him down. He was initially hit by Goeth. Ellsworth gains possession. They're at the 38-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 7.
5:17 left, opening quarter.
High formation again. Hand off the tailback. Going right tackle. He's got yard room. And who's 18? I forget.
Ben Wall.
Ben Wall, saving tackle there for the Lions. Down to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
Impressive run there for the Bearcats.
Nice big hole over the right side and a good runner.
Yes, sirree. Brings first down for the Bearcats from the 49.
Well, Farney was a very successful halfback for the Bearcats last year. High formation again. Receiver in the left slot here for the Bearcats. Option. Pitch out to Farney. And he's
Oh, no.
maybe a yard gain on the right end. Give him a half a yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Defense has done pretty good, you know, so far.
Yes, they have.
We had that last 3 and out, and then or maybe last time, did they get 3 and out, or did they
High
get 1 first
formation.
down?
Slot receiver to the left again. Fullback dive over right tackle, a couple yards. Tackle by Dylan Breton. And I couldn't see who else. And Jay Goes in it.
Third and 7 from the 48. 4 minutes left. Opening quarter. Lions lead 7-0.
Critical 3rd down right here.
Should be a pass play for the Bearcats if they can pass. They got a long 7 to go.
We haven't seen a passing game for the Bearcats yet. Oh, that
High formation again. Receiver split to the left now for the Bearcats. Quarterback's going back to hands off to the tailback, and he's stacked up at the line.
Fumble, fumble. Fumble on the play.
He was stacked up high, and somebody went for the ball. Goeth was in there. I'm sure Shoemaker was somewhere. 75.
Lions ball,
Lions
folks.
have the ball. Travis Noon was in there. 66 is in there. 75 is Contreras, is it? New 75 for us.
75 is, I will look that up right now. 75 will be Luis Contreras.
Yes,
On the play.
and 66, who's in? They're also in there. Johnson Schmidt. So
All right,
several
folks.
players right
Lions
there. I don't
ball.
know who got the fumble recovery.
3 minutes, 41 seconds left, opening quarter.
That was a 7-play, 18-yard drive by the Bearcats.
With the fumble.
And Zach Bishop's leaving the field on the tractor here with ice on his knee. So let's hope it's not too bad. So the Lions take off here. Drennan does option to the right, cuts with the corner. And he goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Tackled by Matt Dubrava.
Good block by Shoemaker. Help that play out.
That was a nice run. We had a great block over there. He just swung around and just, with the speed he got. The first
Timeout by
down.
the Bearcats. That must have been a 1st and 10.
Yep, they're moving the markers.
The pug here is donated by Green
Line.
Green Line, yes.
And there goes Zach.
by Dr. Ellie Gasto.
Right here must have been some kind of a timeout or something.
Ellsworth took a timeout.
Timeout on Ellsworth. That's the first, right?
Yes, I believe so. First time out of the game for either side.
They're going to come back on.
Well, I guess it's encouraging that they didn't load him up into the ambulance to take him away.
Yeah.
That's. We maybe they're just driving that little cart to the ambulance.
Well, if they're going to do that, they just go that way. Looks like they're taking him to the locker room.
First down now for Minneapolis, back at the Ellsworth 41-yard line after the big fumble recovery.
Okay, we set up shop at the 41-yard line. Same formation for the Lions. It's been successful so far tonight. Noon and Shoemaker to the right. Hand off to Goeth up over the center. And he's got about a 5-yard gain. Maybe 6. Make it 6, the 2nd and 4.
Nice one on the play. He was plowing through there.
Nice hole set opened up for him.
And he got
Lions doing a great job tonight.
a good 6 yards on that run.
From the Ellsworth 35-yard line.
Pitch to Goeth, trying to get around left end. Got blockers in front of him, but he's tackled from behind. They had a couple Bearcats doing a good job of stringing the play out and allowed somebody to get behind him.
Yep. Let's bring up 3rd down.
Loss of a yard.
3rd and 5 from the 35. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left. Opening quarter.
Big 3rd down right here. Are we in four down territory yet, Dale? Or will we try to punt it and get him way
Oh,
down?
I think they'd go. No.
Well, I think
they'd go for it.
We'll get a 1st down here, I think, Mike.
Yeah, I think we will, but I was
Just in
food
case.
for thought.
Goeth or Lott handoff up the center,
Yep, 1st down.
and he probably has the 1st down.
Yep. He carried several Bearcats on his back.
Going.
Defense. And that's a Minneapolis first down.
Well, it's almost sure for about 2 or 3 yards on each play. I mean, so far I haven't seen him get a loss. But, I mean, he's been plowing. Offensive lines have been getting in good holes. I mean, he's gotten some yardage.
Same formation for the Lions here. 2:02 to go in the quarter. Drennan's option around right. Pitches to Shoemaker. We have penalty on the play. He evades tackler, gets another 5-7 yards. But let's see what the penalty is.
Face mask or holding.
Probably holding.
We're waiting for the call here.
Clipping.
Clipping.
Or block below the knees is what. That's not clipping.
That's
It's
illegal
block below the knees. You cannot block below the waist.
Below the waist. I didn't know that one.
If you're in the line zone, within 2 or 3 yards of the ball, and between the tackles, you can block below the waist. Once you get out of that, it's illegal to block below the waist,
So
front or back.
So offensive line can block and below
Yes,
the waist.
but once you get out of that area,
Kinda when
you
you're
can't
rolling
block
out
below the
there.
waist.
All right, I just learn something new every day.
And that's a major penalty.
Whoa, we are way back. That's like
Called a cut block.
it's colder. That's like a 30-yard penalty. Oh yeah, right. That's 15 yards. Huh.
Yep.
That looks a lot longer than that. Very costly penalty by the Lions.
Okay, Drennan back in the shotgun for the first time tonight. Triplets to the right, and Kendall split to the left. Goeth goes in motion to the left.
Oh, 80.
Drennan down to Kendall. It's wide open.
Yeah. Touchdown.
And he'll get the touchdown.
Lions.
Owen Kendall with his first TD of the season. Nifty pass from Sean Drennan.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Perfectly placed. You know, he did a little move there and got in the end zone for the touchdown. Great play by the Lions. After that bogus penalty right there.
Sean Drennan's, well, that wasn't a bogus penalty.
Bogus penalty, but I'm saying it was we shouldn't have had that one.
Yeah.
But
those things happen.
That's fine. It's an accident.
Sean Drennan's first TD pass of the year.
44-yard pass for the
44.
touchdown.
Prohaska's
Great pass.
set up for the PAT, and we're getting rained on with confetti here again. And it's through. 14-0 MHS Lions over the Ellsworth Bearcats. 1:43 to go in
That was a great pass.
the first quarter.
Oh, man, that was a nice pass for Sean Drennan, right to Owen Kendall. And we haven't really been showing any sign of a passing game, but that right there was a beautiful pass.
Well, you know, he's a nice tall receiver, and if he gets down the way and they can lead him, you know, get the ball out to him, there's no reason it should be some completions.
When the guy
But most of our passing in the last two games, they haven't been leading the receivers very well.
Right.
So that was just the opposite.
Lions up 14-0. Minute 43 left, opening quarter. Well, a bird will eat it tomorrow.
Oh, I don't, not right now.
6 play, 51-yard drive by the Lions.
Thank you, Jerry. Oh, this kick goes off to the side. Recovered by 31. It's a nice, smart play there on about the 30-yard line. I'll make it the 26. Woo! That gunpowder is strong. Woo!
You must be using the real stuff. I mean, the wind doesn't seem like it's going that much. The flags aren't moving very much.
First and 10 from the 36. Well, but apparently where it's getting up and higher in the atmosphere, the wind's more stronger up there, I'm guessing.
That's not moving.
Receivers out to the left, I formation, and they're back to pass. Going down to the center, almost tipped away by Kendall, defended by Prohaska.
Nearly intercepted. I mean, that would have been a nice catch, but it
He
couldn't
was
happen.
had two receivers well covered, and we have another Lion down on the field. He had two receivers well covered, and
Let's go with.
is that Goeth?
I see that 5. I don't know.
Let's go.
Yes, go.
Yep.
He's very
And
bad.
that is Jake Goeth that's down at the 20, number 15.
Been a long quarter.
It has. Yeah, I had to double check after that second touchdown to make sure we were in the second quarter.
By Seth Prohaska, number 16.
Gosh, man.
You know, last year we were so fortunate on injuries. We didn't hardly have. We had Cox at the very first game, and then Brandon Comfort in the playoff game, and that was about it.
That's right. That seems about right.
And it was so fortunate throughout that championship drive, and now
That's how you win championships.
we lost Drennan in the first game. He was out for the Abilene game. He showed a help there. Bishop's gone off the field. It's looking like they're looking at Goa's ankle. Ankles can be nasty. I played with sprained ankles for 2 years. They just never go away.
Well,
another player being carried off field. The coaches are going to have to get some hazardous duty pay here, carrying these bodies off.
We have, on our passing game, trying to get away from the injuries here, on our passing game, we have, was it 5-3? Was it 5? 3 passing plays for 53 yards. 58 yards, excuse me, that's even better.
Okay, the Bearcats are out here in their I formation with receivers split to the left again.
Second down, Bearcats.
And quarterback dive, maybe? Either that or fullback handoff. I couldn't see which.
Oh, he's late.
Yeah, there's something wrong with his ankle. It's not the knee. His mother, the nurse, is down there assisting the doctor. So he'll have some good diagnosis.
3rd down and 10 for the Bearcats. Minute left, opening quarter. Ball on their 27.
3rd and 10. This is a big 3rd down right here. I think they're going to pass this.
3rd and 8 for the Bearcats. Receiver to the left. And option. Quarterback is met firmly by 54. And Lott. And Schaefer. Going to bring up a 4th and about 6.
That play was stuck. He took the corner too quick.
Brennan goes back to receive the punt for the Lions.
Fourth and 6 now for the Bearcats. After that, stand-up tackle by Torres.
Bearcats to punt. They trail 14-0. Oh, look there. The Lions are all over that block punt.
By Kendall, I think, and they kick it through the end zone for a safety, which is perfectly legal. Smart play. That averts a touchdown.
That was a heads-up play by the punter. I'll give him credit. He kicked her out of there.
Very heads-up play by the punter from Ellsworth. Kicked the ball through the back of the end zone, gives the safety. But now they have to give a kick to the Lions after the 2 points scored.
Well, it's been all Lions, folks,
so far.
This opening quarter.
16-0. 2 seconds left. And I think that was blocked by Owen Kendall.
Too bad we don't miss the replay because
Well, if we get a few more donations, we might be able to get instant replay someday. Who knows? Now the Bearcats going to have to kick to the Lions from their 20, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, do they kick off a tee or do they punt it?
That's their choice. They can kick it off the tee or punt it, either way.
They could elect to decline this here.
There's no penalty, is there?
We will get the ball.
There's no penalty.
There was no penalty. Oh, there was no flag. Okay, I thought I saw a flag.
No. I don't know what the referees have been discussing. Refreshing their memory on the rules or something, I don't know.
Anyway. Oh, go with this. Getting walked off the field.
We're going to put that ankle on ice.
We've lost Bishop and Goeth this first quarter. 2 of our prominent players.
And we have Shoemaker and Drennan back to receive the kick. Prohaska, Wall, and Kendall are up closer on the 50. Bearcats will free kick from their 20.
How come you can't punt it on the kickoff, but you have a choice on the
Oh, I think you could punt it on the kickoff if you want, but you have a better chance of getting more yardage on a...
Shoemaker gets the ball at the 40.
Gets on the 35-yard line for Shoemaker. He cuts up center. He's tackled by Farney, number 22.
I noticed they kicked that one.
Down to about the 45. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I saw it. They didn't kick that ball from the 40. They kicked that thing.
Yeah, it's on the 20.
20?
Yeah, that's what you do on a safety.
Oh, you have to kick a throw back?
That's the end of the first
You don't
quarter.
When you do a safety like that, you don't give up a touchdown right then, but you're still setting up the other team for a potential score because they're going to get good field position. But it saves a touchdown at that point. So quarter change. The Lions will take over on the Bearcat 46.
Well, that quarter belonged to the Lions. Obviously.
Except for the injuries.
Yes, them injuries.
Well, hopefully all the quarters will belong to us. So then we can win.
Well, the Bearcats have been outscored 77 points without them scoring in the last two games.
And I can't remember what the Larna, they got beat by Larna, but I can't remember what the score was there.
So, you know, they're kind of having a rough time of it at the moment. Lions ball.
Been there and done that, so
Oh, yeah.
fully feel for them. High formation, Kendall to the left. Twins to the right. Hand off the lot up the center. Couple yards.
And the handoff goes to number 8. Josh Lott, the big fullback.
I'll bring up a second and 8.
Nice full moon rising up there with a
Fully up full moon.
just coming up over the airport there, the Minneapolis International Airport.
Yeah.
International.
3-yard gain on the play.
44-yard line for the Lions, second and 8.
Potential training spot for terrorists.
That's right. Pitch to Shoemaker. He cuts it upfield. He's got some blockers. He's got almost the first down. I think he's just a tad short, up to the 30 or 36-yard, 37-yard line.
John Perkins, excuse me, Nathan
Going to be about a yard short.
33.
Bring up a 3rd and 1. 11 minutes left till half. Lions on the move again.
They are on the move indeed. 3rd and about 1.5. Long one. Say that.
And 3rd and a short two now for the Lions.
Twins to the right, Kendall to the left. High formation for the Lions. Hand off the lot over right tackle. He's got the first
Yeah,
down
first
and a couple more.
Handoff goes to
Down inside the 45-yard line, down to the 44 of the Bearcats.
and the man was first down.
Well, they're marking it right at the 35-yard line.
The tackle on Lott made by number 68, Andrew Anderson, one of the Bearcat seniors.
Same formation for the Lions. 3 receivers out. Grinning on the option. Got Shoemaker trailing. He cuts upfield, pitches to Shoemaker. He's got big yards. Down to the 20-yard line, if not the 19. No flags.
That was a nice option.
On the far sideline.
That was a nice one. And right before he got rocked, he pitched it out.
Well, I mean, that option got extended all the way out to the sideline before Shoemaker got the ball.
It did. I didn't
Up he
think he was
went.
going to do that
No.
myself, get the ball off to Shoemaker.
Actually, they've got it
Shoemaker
on the 21-yard line of the Bearcats now. 1st and 10. 10-18 to go in the second quarter. Same formation for the Lions. Option to the left now.
Cuts.
What's up? Nice yard.
Oh, yeah.
Drennan cuts up
Yep.
over left tackle.
You can move on this Bearcat.
Gets 6 yards.
We're moving.
Right now we are. Down to the 13-yard line. 3 yards to go for the first down.
Number 58, Drew Miley also in on the tackle. After the 8-yard gain by Brennan. 2nd and 2 now.
Hand off to Shoemaker over the left guard, and he's down to the 5 to 6 yard line. Way past the first down.
For Minneapolis. Josh Watt.
Shoemaker picked up 8 on that carry, brings up first. First and goal
from the 6. Or right on the 5, I guess. Same formation again for the Lions. Option right for Drennan. Shoemaker's trailing. Drennan keeping it.
Penalty.
Have a penalty. No, it won't be a face mask. It's a blocking foul.
Caught the corner of the end zone, however, there's a flag down. And the indication is holding against Minneapolis, no touchdown.
Be a 10-yard spot foul from about the 2 or 3 yard line. Bring it back to about the 12 or 13.
We did that last night. We in our game in Delphus, we had a pass play, and we it was a little
bringing it back to the 14-yard line.
Kind of a fast pass. We ran on the sideline, scored a touchdown, but it was a legal man downfield. We went all the way back. I mean, a little deja vu going on here at the high
There it is. Well, we'll have 4 more cracks at it.
9:05 to go. First and goal from the 14-yard line.
Still first down.
And we have some kind of weird alignment here. Drennan's in the shotgun. Lott's right beside him. 2 receivers on either side in an illegal motion or something. Drennan's passing it down to Shoemaker. He catches it at the 1, but that play's coming back. Too many people in motion in the backfield there, I think. Going to move the lines back another 5 yards. Shoemaker's up limping. 8:43 to go in the second quarter.
Here all of a sudden. Well,
just like it was kind of against Marion, we're not Bearcats that are stopping us, it's us who are stopping us.
8 minutes, 43 seconds left. Second quarter. Lions lead 16-0.
And that's another 5-yard penalty against Minneapolis.
First and goal from the 19.
Woo! Well, we got some open field now. That's one way to look at it.
I guess. But hey, we gotta think of some positive side of this.
1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Drennan's in the shotgun. Shoemaker comes in motion to the left.
Penalty free right there.
Drennan rolls to his left, back to Shoemaker.
Oh!
Same play as before, except Shoemaker couldn't hang on to that one. The ball was a little low. He was wide open for that.
Yeah.
The ball was just a little low.
Another penalty.
Oh, gosh. On the Lions. First and goal from the 24.
You don't hear that often.
Unless they decline it. No, they're going to take it.
Well, we redo the down right, so it's like...
And the penalty is against the Lions. And that's another 5-yard backer.
Okay, back to the formation we were running. I formation for the Lions. 2 receivers to the right, Owen Kendall to the left. Drennan comes on the option to the left, cuts up field.
Look at him go!
Down to the 9.
He picked up 15 on that run.
Now we're worse than we should.
And no penalty flags.
You heard it, folks. No penalty flags on that play.
Nice, clean play.
Second and 9.
Second goal for the 9.
7:50 left.
I formation for the Lions again. 2 receivers to the left. Noon split out to the right. Shoemaker is the tailback. Drennan's option. Pitch out. No, he keeps it.
Oh, nice fake.
Thought about pitching it and kept it.
Tackle made by number 81.
Was it on the 5-yard line or on the 6? Right on the 5. 3rd and goal from the 5.
And it's 3rd and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Lions break huddle, 3rd down, goal to go from the 5.
Same formation. Kendall's out to the left, Twins to the right, Shoemaker and Lott behind Drennan. Hand off to Shoemaker, trying to get around left
He's getting
end.
around the corner, he's in. He
Touchdown.
went in alone. Stand up.
No penalties.
And I think that's Jared Shoemaker's first touchdown of the year, isn't it?
It is, yes it is. Jared's playing a big part of this offensive scheme this game.
22-0, 6:43 to go in the second quarter. Prohaska in to do the PAT.
Prohaska lining up again.
And this one's going to be short to the right.
66 yards.
So 22-0 after 3 touchdown drives.
66-yard touchdown drive. But we started on the 46. But with all the penalties moving us back, you know, we kind of overlapped ourselves. And
Big play.
12. 20 yards with the penalties right there. We overcame that and scored a touchdown.
They could not stop the Lions. The Lions win it anyway. They hold a 22-0 lead with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left till half.
The largest winning point margin by Minneapolis in this series is 27 points.
Yep.
I already got that.
We'll see if we can surpass that tonight.
Halftime statistics are going to be really fun.
Once again, a reminder, compliments of the Linebackers Booster Club and tonight's concession stand. The game is being
And 34 points is the most we've ever scored against the Bearcats.
1 minute of the action. When you go down to get
Well,
your
Records are made to
We
be
might set
broken.
some records tonight in this series.
Prohaska?
Yep.
Prohaska's kicking off. He booms it.
Nice kick.
Booms it. Now we
Uh-oh.
have a penalty.
Another
Offside,
penalty.
I'll bet you. He's right at the line to kick.
There's a flag down on the far side of the field right at kickoff.
Too bad that was a nice kick for Seth.
Yeah, that was a good kick. Called back, offsides, I'm sure, on the Lions.
Down to the 35-yard line for a re-kick.
5 yards.
Illegal procedure, the penalty again.
That is our 6th penalty for 45 yards.
And they will re-kick now.
Prohaska to kick again. Farney takes it at the 15-yard line. And he gets a couple, 3 guys hit him right at the 31-yard line. Who's in there? 69. Noon is in there. Who's 69 again, Mikey?
69. Looking. 69 will be Jamie Smith.
Jamie Smith, yep. So the line of the Bearcats set up on their 31-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bearcats. They trail 22-0.
First and 10 for the Bearcats.
Hand off to Farney, over right tackle. And he gets about 3 yards up to the 35-yard line.
That was their 15th play to our 28 plays. A lot more plays and probably knocked off a lot more time.
Ball's not quite to the 35.
3 yards, 2nd and 7 now for the Bearcats. From their own 35.
I formation for the Bearcats. One receiver to the right. Barney's gets the ball, going off left tackle. Fighting for yardage. Gets
He did.
way past the first down. Good run by Farney.
He drug a couple Lions with him for the first down.
Gets up to the 47-yard line of the Bearcats.
5 minutes, 48 seconds left, second quarter.
It's only their second first down of the game.
Official timeout, equipment timeout here.
Also number 84, Travis News, the 6-foot senior. First down, Bearcats from their own 44.
And up, fake to the fullback, quarterback's back to pass. Prohaska's on it, it's way short. Ball fell about 10 yards short of the receivers there.
Stops the clock with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
That was our third pass for 0 yards. No completions.
All right, second 10 for the Bearcats from their 47, or 44. Fullback dive. And Shoemaker takes him down. Makes the initial hit. Prohaska and Schaefer finish him off.
And a tackle made by number 16.
Bring up about 3rd and 6.
And number 34, Justin Schaefer.
Ball's right on the Bearcat 49-yard line. 5:04 to go in the quarter. Receiver split to the right, I formation for the Bearcats. Hand off the fullback. He's stacked up short of the first down. Gets across the 50. 58. Who's 58 for us? Then on the tackle there. Oh, that's Johnson, isn't it? Aaron Johnson, is it?
Yeah, Aaron Johnson.
He's in on that tackle. The defensive lineman.
What will the Bearcats do? 4th down and 3.
Run it up the gut.
They're going to go for it, folks. No guts, no glory.
Fourth and 3. Fullback dive. No, pitch to Farney. He's got room. Shoemaker says, no, you don't.
He ran into Mr.
I've got
Shoemaker.
you. No gain.
That's another turnover.
Mr. Shoemaker zeroed in on that.
Didn't he,
His free
though?
safety position. Took that down with no nonsense.
At once I thought the kid might make it there, but
Looked like he had room. Till that strong free safety for the Lions finished the business. 49-yard line of the Lions. They take over 1st and 10. What a beautiful full moon. Is that what they call a harvest moon? I formation for the Lions. Kendall to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Pitch to Shoemaker, coming left.
he's
2 blockers in front of him. No. Drop for no gain. Nice tackle by number 15 of Brandon Rohr, junior for the Bearcats.
brings up 2nd and 10 from the 49. No gain there for the Lions. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left. First half's been all Lions.
All Lions.
Same formation. Hand off to Shoemaker. He's trying to cut up a right field. We
Penalty,
have a
penalty flag.
Tackle made by number 33, Nathan the senior.
Holding.
And the penalty is holding against the
We're going to move the Lions back to the 39-yard line. Oh, they decline it. Make it 3rd and 9 for the Lions. High formation for the Lions again. Twins to the right, Kendall to the left. Pitch out to Prohaska on the right. He's got some room.
No.
Gets about a 4-yard gain out of it, up to the Bearcat 45.
They'll bring up a 4th down. We're under 3 minutes left. Second quarter.
I think I'd almost be tempted to keep going.
Well, I would.
9, yeah.
Ellsworth hasn't
But I
showed
think they
any
brought the
offensive
punting
punt.
team on. Yes, Josh Lott's back to punt.
4th and 3 now for the Lions. After the pass to Prohaska.
Nice boom and punt by Josh Lott. Taken at the 11-yard line by Farney. 2:20 to go in the half.
22. That will set up a first down from their
It's almost a
own.
good thing they called a fair catch because they would have been crunched. I think Sean Drennan was one of the guys down there. And
Actually controlled.
Good.
Two flags. And judging by the response from the Ellsworth coaches behind us, it must have been on them.
That's what I assume.
No, it's on the Lions.
Oh,
5 yards.
I think I've aged. This first half, I've gotten older
I don't know.
between the injuries and the penalties, but hey,
Tailback dive, and Dylan Breton busts through the line and knocks him back for a 5-yard loss.
he knows.
Big Dylan Breton broke through and did the job.
Yeah, nice play by Dylan.
Ball's on the 18-yard line. 2nd and 8. About a 3-yard loss there.
Right now we have the
Receiver split to the right for the Bearcats. I formation.
50 yards.
And they're looking to pass. Out to Farney on the right. And he's taken down by 54. Who's 54, Mikey?
Randy Torres.
Randy Torres.
What were you going to say, Mike?
I was saying we got 8 penalties for 50 yards. That's including, or is it not including? I think it's including the one
Loss
that they
of another
declined.
2 yards.
Oh, been a penalty marred game for the Lions.
3rd and 12 for the Bearcats here.
1:10, the clock's running.
3-yard loss on the play. After the tackle by
And we have a timeout. Doesn't say who. Lions timeout. 1:04 to go in the quarter.
in this first half.
Okay. Business about to resume here. 3rd and 12 for the Bearcats from their 10-yard line. Tailback dive, Farney over the left side, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. Nope, right at the 10.
Lions call another timeout.
Timeout. The Bearcats are going to have to punt from their 10 with 55 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Go for it.
The punt block will be on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Already blocked one.
Let's do 2.
What the heck? Well, this one, maybe we'll get a touchdown instead of a safety.
Yeah, they're taking out some of the linemen and putting some speedy guys in there. Try to get through the cracks.
Sear in there. Nope, no, he's not.
Sears coming out. Grennan's back to receive the punt. The Ellsworth punter is about 2 yards deep in the end zone. Here comes the rush. Close to block, but not.
Oh.
And it's going to be down on, takes a line bounce, goes back to the 34-yard line of the Bearcats. 47 seconds to go in the quarter. Lions have one timeout.
One timeout. We got 47 seconds.
I say, how about a long pass to Kendall?
That's fine with me. I'd take that long pass to Kendall. Say you kind of work the clock a little bit, you know, maybe do some run plays to get out of bounds and just kind of drive up the field. But hey, score one play, that's definitely fun.
No sound? All right. Okay, shotgun formation here for Drennan. Shoemaker comes in motion to the left. Drennan rolls to his left. He's looking to pass. Eludes a pass rusher. Keeps it. Gets out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
The TV down there quit working.
No, it did.
Technical difficulties.
No picture or no sound or what or both?
It's not showing any picture.
The concession stand TV is on the blink. They don't make it like they used to.
It's on there.
A tragic event when that happens, folks.
Plugged in up here, aren't we? I don't know why it's not. Oh, the power come unplugged there? All right. Okay, 2nd and 7 for the Lions. Drennan looking to pass.
Uh-oh.
He's under a rush, cuts up the right. He's got a lot of room. Oh, we have a clip by Prohaska. Not called. Not called. Dennon's down to about the 5 or 7-yard line.
Clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
There's no flag on the play, was there?
Should
No, but there
been.
very easily could have been.
I heard that clip and it must not have saw it.
Well, it may look different from that angle of the field down there than it did up here.
Lions got 26 seconds left. 7 yards to go till pay dirt.
1st and goal from the 7.
Pay dirt.
Hey, all right. Hey, Dirt.
Or payday? Well,
2 receivers either side. Lotta's the fullback behind Drennan. Quick out to Shoemaker on the left. And he evades one tackler.
touchdown, Shoemaker.
The 12 ticks on the clock.
Tell you folks, been all Lions this
Drennan's
half.
second TD pass of the night, and Shoemaker's second touchdown of the night. Prohaska to kick. And this kick is through and good. 29-0, 12 seconds to go. Bum, 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 bum.
12 seconds left. Hopefully they'll just kneel it or interesting. I don't know. Maybe they're running out on the kickoff.
How about an offsides kick?
That'd be.
Onside kick.
Don't no onside kick. Kick it away.
I say we try an onside.
Kick it away.
Just air it out. All the way down the field. That'd be pretty interesting.
Oh, it's a
Squib kick.
Oh, that's
Taken
it.
at the 39-yard line of the Bearcats.
1 second gone. 11 seconds left.
And here comes the smoke.
In a action-packed long half.
Very long.
It just seemed like time just slowly moved.
For as much running plays, there hadn't been all that many passing plays.
No.
It's been a long half. Been an hour and 9 minutes since kickoff. I formation. One receiver to the right. Pitch to Farney. He's going to try to pass it down line. Nobody there. Nobody there.
5 seconds off the clock. Should be the last play.
2nd and 10 for the Bearcats.
But I think they're going to go out of bounds or something. There's going to be 2 seconds left on the clock. This next play right here.
On formation again. Receiver to the left. Fullback dive, and he's got close to a first down. About a 9-yard play there for the Bearcats.
First
Clock
half's over,
expires.
folks. Halftime, Lions lead Dale 29-0.
And you know that has to feel good after an 0-2 start.
Yes, good half.
Feels good to me.
Coaches are all heading in. Teams are heading in. Ellsworth will try to regroup. Find out what it takes to score on the football field,
We'll
Mike.
be back for second half action.
Here's one more halftime score of interest particularly to Minneapolis fans.
Camera on?
Chapman Irish, 12. Conway Springs, 0.
You're on, Mike. Take it.
All right, I am on. And we're going to go. This will be, I'm going to do Bearcats. Oh, yeah, unofficial stats, by the way.
Unofficial stats from the Rupert family.
And anyway, we're back. Trying to get everything all lined up. And first I'm going to start out with the Bearcats. They have 5 passes for 3 yards. They have total rushing yards. They have 43 yards. They have total offense of 46 yards. They have no penalties for no yards, of course. And they have 2 first downs.
46 yards total for the Bearcats.
46 yards total, and then the
2 first downs. Okay.
And now we go to the Lions. The Lions have. Now the rushing is unknown here, so we'll just go on. They have a total rushing yards of 156.
156 yards the first half. That's great.
Yeah, that's nice. And we have 5
One
pass
they had the
plays.
whole game last week.
Yeah, five pass plays for 69 yards. Passing yards, we have 69 passing yards. Oh yeah, got that.
And that eclipses our total passing for the first 2 games.
And we have a total offense of 225 yards.
225 yards with 22 points.
We have 8 penalties. Here's the bad part here. We have 8 penalties for 50 yards. That is including the one that they declined.
Well, we obviously have improvement to do on the penalty side. But we have improved tremendously on giving the ball away.
Yes, I don't think we have. Do we have any turnovers? All right.
So we're set to kick off.
He's gonna do some adding on how many turnovers we have.
The Lions will receive in the second half because they declined in the first half. $18 for the Bearcats. Will Heimer, a junior, kick. Shoemaker gets the ball on about the 15-yard line. Up the center he comes, and he is taken down at the 47-yard line by number 15, Brandon Shure of
continue.
Ellsworth. He looked like he might go all the way there for a second.
He might go all the way.
It was a nice.
Except for that one tackler.
We have kind of a late stat here. The Bearcats, they have 2 fumbles. We recovered 1, and that punt block, safety kick thing. So that's nice.
High formation for the Lions. Receivers, twins to the right, Kendall to the left. Hand off to Shoemaker up the center, and he's taken down for a loss. He was met by big number 78 of the Bearcats, Clayton Relton. I need my glasses on here. Clayton Ream, 235-pound sophomore.
It's second down and 12, and second down and 11, excuse me, on the Minneapolis 45-yard line, third quarter with 1:20 left.
Second 12 from the 45 for the Lions. Grinning in the shotgun formation. Lott right beside him. Shoemaker comes in motion to the left. Drennan rolls to his left, pitches it out to Shoemaker up to the 48-yard line of the Bearcats, out of bounds. And that's going to make it a third and about 7. No, make it 3rd and 5.
3rd and a long 4.
Good game for the Lions.
And that's a 9-yard gain on the pass from Vernon to Shoemaker. 3rd and a long 3 now for the Lions.
Triplets to the right. Shoemaker comes in motion to the left. Drennan's in the shotgun again. Drennan looks back to his right, and the little ball is just a little bit low to Nebraska. Nebraska was right at the first down marker. That's going to make it 4th and 4 for the Lions, and I bet they'll punt.
And incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Lions.
Lott's back to punt.
Josh Lott back to punt the ball away to the Bearcat receivers.
Nice booming punt by Josh. Down on about the 16-yard line of the Bearcats.
Nice kick by Lott for who'd he come in for Goeth? Those guys are probably still down in the locker room getting tended up, and Zach Bishop. A couple injuries early in the game.
By the Bearcats. First down, Ellsworth from their own 15-yard line.
So the ball on the 16 for the Bearcats, 1st and 10. Fullback dive, and he's met after about a yard gain.
He didn't dive too far.
About 4 tacklers got him. Noon, Smith, and I didn't see who the other 2 were.
They'll bring up a 2nd and 12, 10 minutes,
About a 2-yard
30
gain
seconds
there
left.
for the fullback.
Third quarter.
And number 84, Travis Noon. 2nd and 8.
There's one receiver split to the right. And the fullbacks, I thought we were going to have a pass. Was Farney went up over right guard and lost a yard actually, or lost 2 yards.
There's your 3rd and 10.
Yep.
And that's a loss on the play. After the tackle by Brett. 3rd and almost 10 for the Bearcats.
Should be a pass play here for the Bearcats, hoping to pick up a 1st down.
Option? No, they gave it to the fullback, and he went nowhere.
Well, maybe they should have tried to pass.
Breton, Smith,
They can
Lott
miss it all day long.
stacked him up at the line of scrimmage.
Bearcats, Dale, looking for some offense.
Oh, here comes
Comes Jake on some crutches. And Mr. Bishop with a brace on his knee. A punt for the Bearcats here. 4th and 12. Nice booming punt. And Shoemaker retrieves the ball at about the 47. He cuts up left. He's got room. He's still going. Down to the 35-yard line of the Bearcats. Tackled by 51 of the Bearcats.
Good run by Jared.
Jeremy Coots.
That's a second special teams run, and I mean he's really running powerful, and there's not a lot of guys who.
Jared's got some good return yardage tonight.
Yeah.
It was 1 touchdown too.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the Bearcat 35. 8:37 to go in the 3rd quarter.
At the Bearcat 35.
Pitch to Transer, cut up around the right side. He cuts back, and he gets about 5 yards.
I like the way he runs.
I do too.
He's shifty and fast. Turns corner.
Schaefer
good.
comes in for a lot of fullback.
Oh yeah, he's nice speedy guy.
Lions have the ball on the 30. 2nd and 5.
Prohaska's the quarterback now. He pitches to Sir, cuts up left. Fighting and churning. Gets about 3 yards, up to about the 29, 28-yard line.
He fought for what he got, Dale.
Sure did. They put it on the 28. It's going to make 3rd and a long 3 for the Lions.
Another 2 yards on the run by Sear, and it's 3rd and 3 for the Lions.
3rd and 3 from the 33.
Option for Prohaska.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And Mr. Farney takes him for a big loss.
You knew that was Farney, didn't you?
Yeah,
You just could figure that was him.
Yeah.
By number 22.
He met Mr. Farney.
Back at 31-yard line. 4th and 6 for the Lions.
He was doing pretty good, Dale, till he ran into him.
Yeah.
Because you could say that about anything.
Like they gave Seth some forward progress there because he was reverse progress by Mr. Barney. Okay, 4th and 6. The Lions are going to go for it. Prohaska back in the shotgun. Schaefer's behind him, but beside him at fullback. Rolls to his left. Down to Sear.
Oh, yes,
Completion.
sir.
That should be a 1st down to the 21-yard line. I didn't know. That pass looked kind of low, but it got there.
All luck's not bad.
Good for a 1st down for Minneapolis.
$29-0. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left. 3rd quarter. It's all Lions tonight. What'd you say, Chuck?
Absolutely.
Hand off to Sir over left guard. He's got 5 yards. Sear. Is it Sear or Sir?
Sear.
Sear? Transear? I'll say Sear. I keep saying Sir. I didn't think I was right. Yes, sir. Mr. Sear?
Sir Sear.
Sear, I'm sure is correct.
Yes, sir, Sear. Well, anyway, okay. We're under 6 minutes. Lions moving the ball. Transier, they say, the announcer says.
Transear is tailback. And hand off to Sear over right tackle. And he's close to the 1st down. Be about a yard short.
Once again, the ball carrier is lucky 7 Transeer. Tackle made by number 44.
Ball's on the 13-yard line. A long yard to go. 5:24 to go in the quarter.
That brings up a 3rd down and a short 2 for Minneapolis.
I formation. Prohaska keeps it, rolls around right. And he's got the first down, about 5 yards beyond it.
He met Mr. Farney again.
Mr. Farney and number 16, Matt Dubrove, another senior, 180-pound senior.
He appears to be one of their better ball players, Dale.
Dubrove and Farney both, yeah.
Lions first down.
Prohaska's met about 306 yards of total thrust there.
Yeah.
360 pounds of total thrust, I meant to say. 4:57 to go. High formation, twins to the right. Handoff to Sear. Cuts it back
he's
up.
in there, baby.
Touchdown for Trey and Sear. He's a good little runner. I like him.
Yes, I always have.
I like all the runners, but he's very determined.
He's only a junior. We'll have him back next year,
So it's Prohaska in the kick, the PAT.
That's a 65-yard, 8-play drive by the Lions.
Oh, it's a fake. Lott's got it. Down to
Yes!
Kendall, converts the 2 points. Makes it 37-0. I don't know if that was an intended fake or if that was a bungle.
I don't know either, Dale, but 2 more points for the Lions.
I wasn't watching that close.
I saw it. I mean, he stuck the ball on the ground like horizontal, and everything was perfect and everything. I think that was supposed to be like that.
Well, this reminds me a little bit of the 38-0 shellacking Ellsworth handed us 3 years ago at Ellsworth.
Oh, that hurt.
Yes, it did.
My nephew was on that team. I couldn't believe they whipped us that bad that night over there.
That was a bad one. That's after we went up to Marysville and played so hard and well the week before and went down there and stunk the place up.
We just broke the record right there at that touchdown. Didn't we say that we've never scored more than 34 points against the Bearcats?
Well, let's see. Point-wise, 27 was the biggest margin. What was our biggest output?
There's 4 minutes, 47 seconds left. Third quarter, Lions lead 37-0.
Yes, 34 was our previous high.
Well, we just broke that record.
I've heard that Lions fight song more tonight than I have in a long time.
Long kickoff by Prohaska. Coming up the center is the ball, and 54 takes him down. Who's 54? I keep forgetting.
54, Randy Torres.
Randy Torres. See, I lived in South Texas for 8 years, so I say that name a little bit differently.
Dave Perry, anything you'd like to say, Dave?
Somebody's been in Kansas all his life.
Go Lions, Dave Perry
You roll
says.
the R's a little bit. Torres. That's right.
That's kind of funny.
No. And Farney gets it over left tackle. Shoemaker and Torres, that's right. Shoemaker and Torres hit him. At about 5-yard gain. Second 5 for the Bearcats.
Second down and 6 from the 32. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left, third quarter. Ellsworth still looking for a score.
Farney with the pitch. We have a flag, probably holding or face mask. I don't know which. Aaron Johnson and 56 get him. Who's 56?
Holding on the Bearcats.
Holding. Okay.
Finally, that's the first penalty of the game for 10 yards.
Do we have a 56? 56?
56.
Do we have a
56. We're going to find that right now. 56 is Daniel Little.
Daniel Little. So they accepted the penalty. It makes about a 2nd and 15 for the Bearcats from their 23-yard line.
The Bearcat 22.
Farney's the setback. And back to pass. Wide open receiver. Drennan knocks it. Drennan breaks it up at the last second. Gonna make a 3rd and 15.
It is incomplete. That brings up a 3rd down for the Bearcats.
I didn't notice this before, but they hold hands in the huddle. I didn't know that.
Love and compassion, strength for each other.
I just noticed. I just noticed that.
High formation. Barney's tailback. Where quarterback rolls out to his right. He's going to pitch it down the field. Drennan knocks it away at the last second.
Nice play by Drennan.
Punting situation.
4th and 15 now. Now there is a penalty on the
The
field.
Bearcats are looking for anything, Mike.
Anything at all, but we're not giving it to them.
Penalty against the Bearcats.
Another penalty.
Indication is ineligible receiver downfield.
Oh, I hope we decline it. They do. Ineligible receiver. Decline it. 4th and 15 from the 22-yard line.
Brings up another punting situation for the experienced punter from Ellsworth.
Is he?
Sure he is experienced.
Mr. Farney to punt for the Bearcats. Yep, Chris Farney to punt.
Uh-oh. Oh, almost
Pretty
blocked.
close
Thought
there,
about it.
pretty
See if
close.
it takes her a bounce. It does. Jared,
No. Shoemaker finally recovers it after risking quite a bit there. We down it on the 40-yard line. I'm sure the coaches will talk to him about that a little bit.
Well, he would have got a hold of that. We might have got some yards on that play.
3 minutes, 16 seconds left, folks. 3rd quarter. All Lions, 37-0.
Left in the 3rd quarter. So this game seemed pretty long. But I think Lions are going to try to get rid of some time here.
Past your bedtime, ain't it, Mike?
No.
Okay.
Okay, power formation for the Lions. First time we've seen it tonight. Trey
Oh, he's got room, Dale.
He's trying left in. He's got a blocker. Cuts it up. And we have a, probably blocking foul there, I'm guessing. I didn't see a face mask. Yeah, he had a blocker with him, though. Holding on the Minneapolis blocker. Negates that nice run. The 10-yard infraction from the point that it occurred. 10-yard penalty from the point of infraction, I mean. Which would be at the 49-yard line of the Lions. Which will move it back to the 39, which will make it a 1st and 11. You're jiggling the camera.
Huh?
You're jiggling the camera.
I know. I don't know. I
If you
can't
need to-
stand in one spot.
You need to
Jiggle.
pay a visit.
No, I don't
All right.
I can't stand in one spot for a long time.
All right, 1st and 11 from the Lion 39-yard line.
Again, the quarterback, Brandon Crumb, number 3.
Power formation for the Lions again. Pitch to Surrey, trying to cut up around right. Schaefer throws the block for him. Sear, not Sir. Sear.
Four-yard line.
Brings it up to the 44-yard line. Makes that about a 5-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 7. or a long 6.
Clock's running, 2:39.
Oh, we have a new quarterback, Brandon
Yeah,
Crum.
Brandon Crum.
I didn't notice that.
He's a sophomore, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 6 now for Minneapolis.
Power formation again for the Lions. Hand off to Sear, up over the middle. Big gainer for Trey and Sear. Way into the Ellsworth backfield, up to the 44-yard line.
He runs hard, Dale.
I have penalty flag.
Penalty flag.
What's that, like a 10? 10
Holding. And that's going to move the ball way back because that is right at the down marker, right at where the play started at the 44-yard line. That's moving back to the 34. So we have about a 2nd and 17 or 18, something to that effect, from the 34-yard line, or 33.
2nd and 17 now for Minneapolis after the...
Minneapolis has 65 yards worth of penalties.
Power formation for the Lions again. Crum rolls to his intercepted, number 15. Threw into a little traffic there. 54 is the tackler.
Randy Torres.
Randy Torres.
And then he is driven to the ground by number 54, Randy Torres.
That's the first. That's
First turnover of the night for the Lions.
first pick for the first pick of the night.
Bearcats have excellent field position down to the 26-yard line of the Lions.
Great field position. I think Lions are going to stop them though.
Well, I hope so.
To tell you the
I'm
truth.
sure they'd like to get a shutout here. And we have a little encroachment on the defensive line. Or the right guard moved. I don't know which.
Injury report. Injury report. Okay. We try to get an injury report. Can't do her.
Not an injury report?
Doc doesn't want to be on the air.
Nope, no injury report. Can't quite. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, that would be kind of nice though to have a nice.
And they're going to say the right guard moved.
That's for us or them?
Them. No
Yep,
encroachment.
Them.
Offsides. Illegal procedure on the Bearcats. Moves them back 5 yards
Josh had a sprained ankle. That's what Josh wants.
to the 31-yard line.
All right, sprained ankle. It sounds like it's a sprained ankle for Goeth.
Go tweaked an ankle. He'll probably be back next week. Hopefully.
Bishop had something like his knee.
Yeah, Bishop had a brace on his knee.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I formation for the
On his
Bearcats.
knee.
1st and 15. Hand off to Farney. Trying to go up right tackle. He's got a hole. Still fighting. Grinning is on him. Shoemaker had him. And we have a penalty right at the end.
Knockout out by Sean Drennan.
Sean Drennan.
And we have another flag.
That Farley was trying to fight. Farney was trying to fight, but Drennan just wrestled him down.
It's on Ellsworth holding.
Indication from the crew on the field. And personal foul.
Personal foul. Ooh, 15 yards.
Ooh, from where they're already at.
Well, it'll probably be from where it happened. Still going to mock them way back. They were at the 34. And
can't
that's
see
going to
the
move it
flag.
back. That's going to move it back to around the 40-yard line or beyond.
All right, we'll see where they spot this one.
Must have been something said. I
30.
didn't see any flagrant action in there. Must have something not very nice said or something.
35, 40 yards. That's a nice 30.
30 yards of penalties for the Bearcats so far. Was that a 10-yarder or a 15-yarder on that one?
15 yards. That's their 4th penalty, and I think all their penalties have been on this drive. Am I correct? Or this quarter? this quarter. All their penalties have been in this quarter, and now it's like brings up like a 1st and 25 for the Bearcats.
1st and 22 for the Bearcats from their Lion 40-yard line. Tailback dive or fullback dive. He gets 3 or 4 yards over left tackle.
And Perkins, the ball carrier, number 23. Tackle made by number 88.
Down to the 36-yard line of the Lions. Brings up 2nd and still a long ways to go.
These guys still only have 49 yards
2nd
rushing.
20. How much?
49.
49
That's all
yards
they have.
rushing. 46 seconds left in the quarter.
As the Bearcats come to the line.
Pitch to Farley. And he's going right in, and Drennan takes him down. Torres finishes him off.
And he is upended by Sean Brennan, number 21.
They're going to mark him at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Brings up about a 3rd and 17.
Now say
13 seconds to go.
Now say they get a like a loss on this play, would they still go for it,
I don't know.
or they really try to get it?
Probably. I mean, it depends on whether they thought they had a good enough punter to try to pin us inside the 10-yard line. Quarter expires. 37 Minneapolis, Ellsworth 0.
That's the end of the third, folks.
Huh? If you turn that off, we're off.
They only have 8 yards this quarter. Ellsworth going to have 8 yards.
Oh, okay.
That's all they have rushing. Oh, that's McKinney. Tossing our candy.
Well, next week's going to be a big game, a big game.
Here in Minneapolis.
I think he beat these guys 61-0, and they were ahead at Russell at half, 53-something-0. Would you hand me that, please? Thank you.
Third and long for the Bearcats as they're going to take the ball right now.
All right, the quarter's opening.
And here we go.
Bearcats are on the Lion 37-yard line. Back to pass is Barta. He's under a rush by Schneider. He cuts upfield, taken down by Torres. And 88, who I don't know who he is, and Davidson. Who's 88?
Who's 88? 88 is Brad Kaiser.
Brad Kaiser, all
His
right.
name's already been mentioned once. I know that.
Well, I guess I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I heard Gooney say that one.
All right, we have a 4th and about 20 for the Bearcats from the Lion 37-yard line. Will they punt or will they try for another game?
I don't know. I'd say punt and try to see how far they can get the Lions back, because I don't think they're going to be getting it. But it doesn't look like they're going to be listening
Going
to
for
it. They're going for it.
pass play.
Pass.
Oh, knocked away by Torres.
Torres.
So the Lions take over from their 37-yard line. 1st and 10. 10:59 to go in the contest.
It's been a long game. I don't know, it just seems like it's been a long game. I don't know, maybe it might not be a long game.
Well, it's been 2 hours since kickoff.
2 hours, I don't know. It seems like it's been a lot longer than that.
It's now 9 o'clock. High formation for the Lions. Twins to the right, one receiver to the left. Pitch out to Sear. He cuts back up. He's got maybe a yard. Sir Sear gets the ball. Barney takes him down. He's got a little limp. No gain. Oh, half a yard.
For Minneapolis, we now have 201 yards rushing.
201 yards rushing.
Is that just rushing or is that total? That's just rushing, not including pass.
Twins to the right again. One receiver to the left. Crum hands off to Sear. Up the center. About a 6-yard gain. Up to the 43 of the Lions. It's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Third and a long 3. 10:05 to go.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 3 now for Minneapolis.
Same formation for the Lions. Hand off to Sear over right tackle.
No.
And he's met solidly at the 45 and stopped about a yard short of the first down. So the Lions will punt here, I'm sure.
I don't know. They've been running it pretty good. We'll see what happens here. Watson.
Good yard or more short.
Yeah, they're going to punt this one away.
Josh Lott comes in to punt. Crum comes out of the game.
Fourth down, and about 2 yards, short 2 yards to go.
Yep, Lions will punt here.
The punt. Josh Lott back near the 30.
Oh, bumbled ball. Lott's running to his left, running for his life. Throws the ball down the field. Almost picked up by...
Penalty flags on the
Heard we got an
ground.
illegal receiver downfield.
Probably, yeah.
The Bearcats going to come out of this with good yardage, or good field position.
After the
But I don't know if they can recover. They will have good field position.
Illegal receiver.
downfield is the call.
They should have pretty good field position here. We're still waiting to see where they'll spot the ball.
Well, if they take the penalty, they should get a punt again. If
But
they
they-
decline, they should get, if they decline, they get the ball.
First
So,
down.
yeah. So they take over on the Lion 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
The penalty is declined by the Bearcats, and they will take over.
9:05 to go in the contest.
1st and 10 from the Minneapolis 45.
Hand off to the fullback. He's got a nice gain up the right side, about 5 yards.
Ball carrier is Perkins.
And the clock is moving.
Taken down by Davidson. And maybe Shoemaker. I couldn't see who that.
Number 74. And it's Matt Dickman Davidson, the senior.
2nd and long 5 for the Bearcats from the Lion 40-yard line.
2nd and 5 now after the run by Perkins.
Fullback dive again. And he gets a couple yards.
Once again, the ball carrier is
Maybe 3.
number 23.
Moves the ball down to the 37-yard
Jesse Nichols.
line of the Lions. 3rd and a long 2 for the Bearcats.
By the big sophomore.
And this has to be 4-down territory for the Bearcats.
Torres is all over this.
Short game.
He's gotten a lot of tackles this
About 3
game.
yards. 3rd and a long 2 now for the Bearcats.
Option keeper. First down for the
he missed.
Bearcats.
And he's down at the
It's not Farney. It's 23. Farney went off with a limp. Josh Perkins, the junior. There's the tailback there. First down for the Bearcats. Down to the 31-yard line of the Lions.
That's their first down of this half for the Bearcats.
And they had 2 in the first half.
Did they have 2 in the first half? 2 in the first half. That's 3 first downs.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the Lion 31 for the Bearcats. I formation. Receiver to the left. Fumble.
Miscalibration,
And
and the
Josh
Lions
Snyder
got it.
falls on the ball. The quarterback ran into the tail of the fullback.
It was some
Fumble
kind of
occurred, and Snyder jumps on it.
some kind of
My neighbor.
Hey.
They've had 3 fumbles, and that's the second lost one of the game.
No, we moved in and ruined the neighborhood.
You were in the neighborhood.
We ruined the neighborhood, yeah. Drove everybody's property values down. Lions take over on the 34-yard line. Carver, fullback dive, up to the 35.
And a new fullback in the game for Minneapolis, number 25, Paul Carver.
Paul Carver comes in. 7 minutes left in this game. And the clock.
2nd and 9.
Short game by Carver, 2nd and 8 now.
No, we haven't. That was that last time that record broken.
Hand off to Sir up front.
Oh, yeah, we got
Up the middle, couple-yard gain there, maybe 3 at the most. Up to about the 39-yard line.
Tackle made by number 71, Charlie Parsons. Another short gain.
3rd and a long 4, maybe 5.
3rd and 5 now from the Minneapolis 38.
5 minutes of tape left.
Okay, we'll cut it off between plays. Sear, right side,
We're going to be cutting them off.
and he's
here.
got the first down.
To the first down after the handoff from quarterback Brandon Sear. We'll see if they call for measurement. And it's a first down.
Yay.
On the run by Trent Sear. Tackle on Sear made by number
So we're going to be
58,
cutting
Drew
off in between
Miley.
plays.
Yeah, make sure we have enough tape. Yep. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Lions from their 44-yard line. Hand off to Sear over left tackle.
He's still going.
Up to the Bearcat 48. About a 7-yard gain. 7 to 8 yards.
82, Drew Britton.
5:44 to go.
Miley, number 58.
And that clock is just wasting away. And we're off anyway, I think.
And that's a 7+ yard gain by Trent Sear. And the Lions are in Bearcat territory now.
Okay, 2nd and 3 from the Bearcat 49 for the Lions. Crum rolls around to the right, and he squeaks up to the 43-yard line. That ought to be a first down for the Lions.
First down Lions. After the run by Crum. 5:08 left in this
tape ready?
fourth quarter.
Well, we should be okay if you cut it off. I do have another one. Okay, 1st and 10. Hand off to Sear, up the gut. It gets to the 39-yard line of the Bearcats. All right, 2nd and 6 from the
5-yard gain by Sear.
Bearcat 39.
And a long drive now for the Lions.
Pitch to Sear, trying to go around left end. He's got some room. First down,
Don't go out of
and a lot
bounds.
more.
Ah, he's out.
Taken out of bounds, going to stop the clock. 4:16 to go in the game. He's down to, what, about the 20 or 15? Or the 22, I guess. Bearcat 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:16 to go in the game. Crum is the quarterback. Hands off to Carver as a fullback. No. Oh, big fumble out of bounds.
Out of bounds. No, it's still going. The clock's still going.
Okay. Didn't get out of bounds.
That's
Sear cuts up right.
He's down near the near sideline.
Are we on?
Yeah.
All right. What you've missed missed, we were re-switching the tape because we were a little low. What he missed was a short run by Sear and then kind of a jukey thing for no yards. But it was a nice sort of kind of run by Brandon Crum. And here you are right now.
The Bearcats take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. They're on 28. And it's fullback dive. We have
Penalties
a penalty
all
down.
over.
He's cutting back to his right, and he's got room to run.
Should be called back.
Bring down the line, 42, 3-yard line. Several lines take him down. But there's a penalty way back there.
And he is ridden down near the far sideline by number 27. And that's Paul Galio, number 27. Paul Galio, the sophomore, with a tackle on Perkins. There's a flag down on the field, however. Correction, there are 3 flags on the field. That's 75% of the officiating crew.
Referees are having a long discussion here. Must have been more than one infraction.
Must have been. Clock has stopped with 2 minutes left and 7 seconds. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left.
2:07 to go.
Minneapolis 37, Ellsworth Bearcats 0. And they're discussing and they're coming out, and we're going to see what's happening here.
Something on the Lions. All right, you get a 1st and 10 from the Lions 43, or you can take the penalty. It's declined,
First down.
whatever it was.
Anyway, moving on.
The penalty indication is illegal participation.
Illegal participation. Too many players on the field.
The penalty is declined.
So 1st and 10 from the Lion 43-yard line for the Ellsworth Bearcats. And this is their first time out, I think, isn't it?
Was that the first time out they've used, or you would know?
Of this quarter, of this half?
I'm not for sure.
I think it is. This calls for a sip of Pepsi.
Oh, here we go, the little jumping dudes. I like this right here. This is good.
Our spandex cheerleaders.
Yeah, well, as we look down there, there they go. The little MHS jumping people. That's pretty creative right there. And
Okay,
back
1st and
to
10
football.
from the 43-yard line of the Lions. 44-yard line, actually. For the Bearcats.
From the Minneapolis 43.
Back to pass is the quarterback. Completion to number 15. 81 takes him down, and that's Kaiser, right?
Kaiser. No, that's not Kaiser.
Kaiser's 88.
81 is Drew Crossan.
Drew Crossan takes him down. At the 34-yard line, that's a second. Brings up a second and a yard, half a yard. 2nd and 9. Or 2nd and 1, I mean. 9-yard gain.
I don't know why they're not hurrying up here, but it's 1:35 left in the game.
Well, they don't have a 2-minute offense in. And the
And the clock's going to
tailback dive gets first down, brings it up to the 27-yard line of the Lions. Clock stops to move the chains. 1:22 to go, and the clock's rolling. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line of the Lions. Quarterback's back to pass. Launches it a long way down the field. And broken up. No. Touchdown for the Bearcats.
Gosh, dang
I
it.
thought that was broken up there for a second.
And they're celebrating like they just won the game.
Well, it's, when you get shut out this long, it's nice to score.
Yeah, and it was
When you've had 98 points rolled on it in 2 games, it's nice to score.
98. That's a lot of points. I guess I see what you're saying. I really never thought of that one before. We had a minute 4 till a shutout, but it didn't quite work out on that long pass by the Bearcats.
104 to go on the clock. And the kick is through. And good. 37-7 the score, 104 to go.
Would you say the biggest margin that we've played against the Bearcats have been?
Our biggest margin of victory was 27.
So we're beating that one too. We should have 2 records set today against the Bearcats. Most points and biggest margin.
It's going to make us 1-0 in the NCAA as the defending league champions, with the big tough Beloit Trojans coming to town next Friday night, which means that it'll probably rain.
We had more safeties that game than I've ever seen. I think we had 3 safeties that game.
Between the 2 teams, there were 3 safeties, yes. We had 2 and they had 1. We scored 2 safeties, they scored 1 safety last year.
Yeah, it was something like that.
The rain last year, and then big lightning and rain delay 2 years before here at Lions Stadium.
Lining up to take the ball away after the touchdown.
They kick it away, and Sear takes it at the 16-yard line. He's turning and turning and going.
Move. Oh, he's going.
There's a penalty flag down. Oh, I hate to see a kid like that works so hard, gets good yardage, brought back by penalties. Brings it up to the Lion 47-yard line, and there's a flag back at the 31.
Gosh, dang it, that was a nice run by Sear, but it got called back by penalties. I think we have 12 penalties. What's that guy? What do we got there?
54 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah. That's a 12th penalty of the game for Minneapolis. That's 12 too many, if you ask me.
Well, like I say, we've cut down on the turnovers. We had 1 compared to 4 or 5.
Yeah, that was an interception. No, it's 13. Excuse me.
And but a lot of the turnovers have a long way to go, or the penalties have a long way to go. I formation.
21.
Twins to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Hand off to Sear, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is rolling, 49 seconds.
And I think we'll probably just kneel it or something, or just kind of, or would we try to air it out and see what happens?
No.
Or do you think we just down it?
They are going to air it out. 1 more play probably be around here.
Short game by Sear.
25 seconds left. We're going to get, oh, yeah. We got a couple guys out. We'll see what happens here.
Hand off to the fullback. Oh, no. Crum still got it. Dance around in the backfield. Run the ball out. Clock down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Lions have a 37-7 victory over the Ellsworth Bearcats here at home.
It's a nice win for the Lions.
1-0 in the league.
Yeah.
And Beloit's coming to town.
We got Beloit next week. That's going to be a tough game.
That'll be a very tough game. They're rolling up some big points 2 games in a row.
And we already have the stats configured. Hey, here we go. Some nice fireworks here.
Thanks, Chuck.
Let's check this out here. A nice firework display by Kevin Klein. And yeah, that's what we like.
And the fireworks.
Nice fireworks.
I think so most of the fireworks are donated by the league.
Looks like fireworks might be done.
Thank you for attending tonight's NCAA match.
And I'm gonna do the Bearcats. Right now, I'm going to do the Bearcat stats. So, they had rushing. They had a total of 68 yards rushing. Passing, they had 42 yards for a total of 110 yards for the Bearcats. They had 4 penalties for 30 yards, and they had 5 first downs. And I think all of them were in the second half.
What was our total yardage? Or are you doing theirs?
I haven't done
Oh, that's theirs.
I'm
Okay.
doing the Bearcats. We're still configuring the Lions stats.
I'm sorry. What was our total yardage?
Their total yardage was 110 yards.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure most of that was in the first half. Second half.
5 first downs, 4 penalties for 30 yards. And now it's moving on to the Lions. The Lions. All right. We have Youchies. 236 yards just rushing.
Just rushing.
Just rushing. Passing yards, we have 88 yards for a total offense of
And by your okay.
324
You can.
I gotta wrap up this extension cord, give it back to that team, and then upload ours.
All right, penalties. We had 13 penalties for the Lions, with total yards of penalties 75 yards. And we had one interception.
Thanks.
That's just the second half total. Is that because it says second half total of the game?
No, that's disregard that.
All right.
That's total game.
That's total game right there. That wraps up the stats.
Okay, thanks folks for watching this game on Channel 37 MCTV. It's been brought to you by the MHS Linebackers. If you haven't joined up with the Linebackers, still plenty of time to do so. Come out and watch next week as the MHS Lions take on the big, rough, tough Beloit Trojans. We need to see if we can get 2 wins in a row on the Trojans.
That'd be nice.
And work towards a continual success in defending our championship in the NCAA. Good night, everybody.
Bye.